Look at the man's feet. Look at his toes. Man, this man is working hard as he can. His toes like this. He working.
Try to say LeBron was doing steroids. How do you feel about that? You think this is an attack against LeBron?
How LeBron doing steroids, Brandon?
That's
LeBron is doing steroids.
They say a lot of people are doing steroids, but go ahead.
The man can't allegedly eat a piece of bread. How he doing steroids and he eating anti-inflammatory food? That's the only thing he eats. How is a man doing steroids and spending $3 million on personal trainers to do some crazy ass shit on video?
Right. And is in shape. He's always thinking about the game. He's working on his game. He's taking care of himself. I think they're just coming after LeBron just because they can't believe what he's doing at this age.
Look at the man's feet. Look at his toes. Man, this man is working hard as he can. His toes like this. He working. He's exercising. Shit, you're making toes like this. That's a sacrifice of your toes.
You're
like
right.
This.
You're right.
God damn. The hand of this man. Just because this man, he ain't out here. See, the problem is with a lot of these basketball players, they got these side women in every damn state.
Okay.
LeBron James allegedly may have one or two.
Right.
While your other guy 30.
Right.
Yeah. So this man ain't stressed out like that.
Timothy said a UFC fighter said he and LeBron has the same PED dealer.
First of all, who's you talking about? And if you ain't the champ, obviously you don't. This man say use some placebos, sugar pills. Yeah, you ain't doing this guy doing.
But you know what I was thinking about, and I watched some of the game where he scored his 40,000 point, and that's incredible. But what's wrong with the NBA is we don't have players that are playing at a high level on offense and defense like LeBron is. LeBron I'm not gonna say he gives it all every game, but who's playing harder than LeBron? Please tell me,
Brandon.
Please tell me. Go ahead.
LeBron James in 2024 could not play basketball in 2004.
Okay.
If you take this LeBron James,
okay, fair enough. I agree. I agree.
This motherfucker had 6 points a damn game.
I agree, but he's older. That's expected. But you've got young people in their 20s, and they're not playing as hard as LeBron is. That's my point. Like if LeBron could play harder, he would. His body won't let him. His age won't let him.
Playing hard, I don't even want to hear you talking about LeBron James playing hard because
okay, that's right. But go ahead. But name somebody who is
the man he used to be,
and that's way more than most of these players in the NBA, and that's why. Sad. And I know that's what I'm saying, and that's why the NBA is boring now. Because we just have people spotting up, shooting wide open shots mainly. Nobody's playing no real defense. Everybody's friends. They're just not concerned with basketball like most players used to in the 90s, like we like to talk about. In the 2000s, like people are athletic still, but the drive, the passion for the game is just not there like some of these other players, like Kobe. Like Kobe was crazy when he thought about basketball and how he played. He didn't care about nothing else but playing basketball. Some of these other players, they don't really care about it like that. Like Ben Simmons. Remember the hype about Ben Simmons? Do you think Ben Simmons care about playing basketball at all?
Well,
he's one of the highest. Go ahead.
One thing about Ben Simmons, you got to look at it. NBA executives, the guy is light-skinned. All right.
Well, so is Jason Tatum. But
let me finish my statement.
Go ahead.
So it's a good percentage. He gonna sizzle out.
So if LeBron James was light skinned, he was a little lighter, he would be the same.
Nah. I kind of agree. I was reminiscing about LeBron James. He was violent. LeBron James was a valid player when he was in his 20s and early 30s. He was coming to that hole and go lay that ball up no matter what.
Right. And it was hard. It was hard to stop him. What's a player that plays like that now? I can't really name a player that's like one player comes to mind, the one we talked about, Anthony Edwards, to play for the Timberwolves. He's close to that. Like, and even Ja kind of plays aggressive like that coming to the hole, but that's about it, really.
There you go. I was gonna say Ja. But Ja is a toothpick with a grape on top of it. So he can't do it, though. His body won't let him do it.
He's trying. His heart is in it, but his body can only take so much.
And he was born, when was the bar he was born? He was born in probably 2000.
What, Ja Morant?
Yeah. Or 98 or 99.
Probably. Let me look it up real quick.
They had the sugar in the water given to these kids back then.
He's from South Carolina too.
Yeah, so he can't do it. He can't do it. LeBron James was born in the right decade.
Oh, Ja Morant's born in 1999, which is crazy.
Okay.
So
LeBron James was born in the right decade and the right size. So his decade made him tougher. His size made him tougher.
Yeah.
Ja Morant,
and his upbringing too, for sure. Or you don't agree?
Maybe I don't. It's halftime. Them guys who brought up tough, what would you call they be the weakest man in the earth?
That's true. But you see what's happening to his son. Like, his son got lowered in his draft status. I was just watching something about Dwayne Wade's son. His son, when he was younger, was projected to be one of the top players in the NBA, but kind of fell off. And he
put that dress on, huh?
What you talking about? His brother put the dress on, or
no? You said his son.
No, it's two. He has two. I think it's Zaire and Zaire. Not that one, because he has two sons, but one of his sons was really balling and really projected. He actually played with LeBron's son at Sierra Canyon. He played for 1 year. He kind of wasn't getting the time he needed, and Wade kind of got him off the team. So he ended up.
You know how hard it is to play, Brandon?
What?
Basketball?
I do. But if you don't want to, you're not going to play hard. But if your passion is there and that's what you really want to do and you love it, it's easy. But if your he was famous doing it and you kind of want to do it because he did it, you'll do it for a little while. You'll have success at it because you have all the tools. But if it's not in you, you're not going to want to do it. Same with Gary Payton's son. Like, you can do it. Same with Michael Jordan's son. You could do it. You have all the opportunity and the path is laid for you. But is that really what you want to do?
I don't know. It's hard. Basketball is hard.
For sure.
That's all I'm saying.
For sure.
And to be on these guys' level is very hard to get there.
So should we give NBA a break for how it is, the high scoring games and the lack of defense? I'm not gonna say it's because of the players all the way, but who should we blame? Should we give them a pass, or because I don't even really watch basketball. I mean, it's not competitive to me. I'm going
to answer your question. See, can you pull up a picture of AI? AI said they said AI scored 40 points in today's game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of haters
at his age now.
No, if he was playing the young AI in today's game, a lot of players say that's a naysay because he couldn't shoot, he couldn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
But what they failed to realize is AI had heart, hustle, and he could drive to that lane.
Yeah. And take the hits and get up and do it again.
Here's the thing. In this stage of game, he don't have to take no hits.
Oh no. It's not like it was then.
When I look at this age of the game, if you ever get how they view basketball, I don't know, a lot of people know what they view in that. Mm-hmm. But if you play as a slasher in basketball, if the guys in the center or in the paint, if they are spaced out wide, I'm about to damn have a field day.
Right.
And most people don't even know that.
Right.
And that's how they space guys out today. The paint is wide open.
It is.
Because they're guarding the shot.
And that's the problem. It's too many threes. Like it wasn't as many threes as it is now. So what are people doing? They're scoring more inside back then, but now it's like it's wide open. So now it leaves the hole kind of wide open. And I don't know if you saw Shaq's podcast. He had Allen Iverson on there, and he was just giving Allen a lot of props because of how tough he was. And Shaq said he made it a point to kind of go at Iverson. And he kind of went at him and pushed him, because Allen Iverson's coming in the hole. So he was going to try to hit him, try to put his body on him, and maybe that'll break him a little bit. It didn't break him. Allen Iverson was still coming in that lane regardless, doing what he wanted to do just because he was relentless that way. He was just built different. Allen Iverson was just built different. And go ahead.
I will get off my words of Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, I believe he said in that finals, Allen Iverson was a pest.
Mm-hmm, for sure,
because he ain't never stopped. He always was on attack, and that was hard. That was difficult,
right?
But Brady knows his best team. They have nobody else. Yeah,
Eric Snow,
and Eric Snow, and who's the guy, the older guy who won the slam dunk contest? Was he
Andre
on the team
Iguodala? He was maybe coming to the team. I don't think that team. He wasn't on the team when they played the Lakers, but.
See, they didn't have nobody. But
and Shaq was talking about that. He was saying how everybody thought Dikembe Mutombo did a great job on Shaq. He was like, I did whatever I wanted to do against Dikembe Mutombo, and I elbowed him. You remember when he elbowed Dikembe Mutombo? Like it was nothing Dikembe could do. And Allen even said he wished Dikembe would do more, but it was no stopping Shaq. And Shaq took it as a challenge because I think Dikembe said something or whatever. He was like, I'm going to make it a point to do whatever I want to do in his paint. And Kobe's going to do whatever he wants to do. And it's just going to be those two against Allen Iverson. It was nothing he could do about it.
Well, we already know. Only thing that stopped Shaquille O'Neal was age. All right, we already know that. Right. He had to get old.
Right.
He got. How can Dikembe Mutombo stop Shaq in 2001?
Right. Well, I think that's the thing. He won the Defensive Player of the Year that year, and Shaq said, "Oh, this who y'all got the Defensive Player of the Year. Watch this." So let me show you what I'm gonna do. Because
talking about Shaq,
right? But Dikembe got some blocks, so they was like, that's the play. That's the Defensive Player of the Year right there.
Shaq is faster, more limber, and stronger.
Better handles, right?
And got more back to the basket game and a better passer than Dikembe.
Right.
How he go do it? That.
Right.
See, people didn't know who Shaq was. Shaq was extremely fast.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for his size.
And that's another thing. Like it's no more Shaqs, it's no more Kobe's, it's not gonna be any more LeBrons, but we're gonna have these new players like it's a Giannis or who else? Like these players are good, but I don't know. You're just not gonna have these superstars where they're gonna be in the GOAT conversation. Even Kevin Durant. Where do you put Kevin Durant? Is he up there? Like I know you don't have him up there as a GOAT player, but is he a superstar like that could carry the league? Who is somebody else gonna be carrying the league? Yeah.
His hair, his DNA on his hair to make him carry the league. But he's a great player.
Yeah, but you can tell he doesn't really
last decade.
Yeah, been hurt. He doesn't really care about basketball like some of these other people are.
That's wrong.
Okay, well, go ahead. I'll tell you why, but go ahead.
Kevin Durant practice all the time.
He practices games for sure.
He cares about his skill set.
But when I'm saying care, I'm talking about like the levels of LeBron or Kobe. Like all they're thinking about is how to be better, how to make my teammates better, going over play. I'm not saying
Kobe didn't think about how to make my teammates.
No, I'm talking about LeBron with that. Kobe was like, look, I'm a scorer. You're not gonna stop me. Y'all better feed me the ball because it's plenty of times Kobe was taking bad shots, wasn't paid. He was triple, double. He's gonna shoot, but you couldn't tell Kobe anything else. That's just who Kobe was.
The problem, Kevin didn't have all that stuff, but he got this one thing.
What? Tall.
That's his frame right there, and he can't handle it.
Right.
That's his frame. He could play basketball. He's probably a better scorer than Kobe Bryant is. Watch this.
More efficient.
Than Michael Jordan.
More efficient for sure.